Hey everybody, welcome to my bathroom. What I'm doing here is stripping up just one model. So I figured I'd bring the camera and show you the progress so far and talk about how I strip my models from paint, strip paint off my models. And that involves making a little solution of Simple Green. I use Simple Green, a bunch of people use Simple Green to clean off the models and it works very well. Before I go in, I want to say there are a very big variety in terms of styles of using Simple Green or even using other products for stripping your paint. Use whatever you feel is best for you. I like Simple Green. It's non-toxic, biodegradable. I really more care about the non-toxic part, so I can do it in the house, no problem. Also, it's a cleaner, so it's good to have this, clean, all-purpose cleaner. And being a cleaner, it also works on cleaning resin. Now, you can use a variety of things to clean resin, but if you're gonna have Simple Green to strip your paint, you can also use it to clean your resin pieces. A nice warm solution you can have it soak. Same process, and then you brush it off. It does work, but I'm not very good at cleaning resin. It seems every time I try or do it, I always have problems. But it does work, so take that as you will. That being said, let's go right to stripping paint. It's a concentrated solution that I get. Looks like this type of bottle. So with that concentrated solution, you can make, depending on the dilution, the dilution, depending how you dilute the solution, there we go. You can make upwards of 10 gallons of usable cleaner from this bottle, supposedly. So what I do is, you could use it straight up, but I consider it a waste since it's concentrated. I put the model in, spritz the area with a sprayer until it gets a nice, I don't follow any real 1-to-1 ratio or anything like that, 1-to-10 ratio. I spritz it in there until I get like a nice little bottom layer, maybe like that deep at most, or something like that, maybe a little bit more depending on the model. And then I just hit it with hot water to fill it off the rest of the way until it's just covering the model, a little bit above the model. Depending on the model, it may try to float a little bit. It doesn't really matter. Then I let it soak. This model's been soaking for 24 hours and I've been working on it a bit, so you're going to see it's not just going to peel off. But after it soaks for a bit, you take it out, and you can see I've been working on it a little bit, and you take an old toothbrush and you start just brushing on it. And depending on the part, like this part's kind of the weakest part of the backpack. If I push hard, I could bend it. You go as aggressive with it as you can without breaking the part, and you just brush it off. What will happen is it'll start picking up the paint and flaking the paint off. When you do that though, it's like you're misting the area with paint and cleaner, so you're going to want to wipe that up afterwards. And you just keep doing it. You can see on this guy, I made pretty good progress. I just let him soak, and then I just do what I said, which is taking the old toothbrush and brushing it across the model. It's going to take some time. As you can see, the shoulder pad is being stubborn, but it is working. And it's pretty easy, nothing complicated there. So just take your old toothbrush, your Simple Green solution, let it soak, and then brush the hell out of the model pretty much. And yeah, that's how I strip my paint off my models. I'm stripping, this guy was a Dark Angel. I'm going to turn him into an Angels of Fury. I'm not stripping the arm that was removable because I did not use the arm that came with this model. I used a plastic arm holding an Auspex, so I don't need it for the model because I'm going to use the original arm that came with it, so I'm not stripping it. That part is still pewter. But I'm going to strip down this model and paint him as an Angel of Fury. I'll talk more about why and what I'm doing with my Dark Angels in another video, but I just figured I'd show you how I strip my models in a semi-quick video. When you're done, you're going to want to rinse your hands off and the model off with just regular water. Cool. You can use hot water, cool water, whatever. I would suggest rinsing your hands off and the model off. The model because you want the paint to stick, and it does leave some type of residue in your hands because it just feels weird on your hands. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to get back to stripping this model down. Like what I do with this stuff, since I'm in no big hurry, and since it's pewter, it's safe, like I said, on resin and plastics, but I don't like leaving resin and plastics in any type of cleaning solution longer than I need to. But with pewter, I don't care. It doesn't really harm the detail on the model either, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm going to brush it, and then when I notice some areas being stubborn, I'm going to let it soak some more, come back, brush it. It's not the quickest solution. I think I saw somebody use like a tumbler full of this stuff, and some other things to tumble with it, or full of some type of cleaning solution. I don't know. I don't have anything fancy, so I just do this, and it works. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And this model had several layers of paint on it. It had a black base coat, Dark Angels green, a few layers of that. I didn't really highlight it because I didn't do that with any of my Dark Angels. But like the Purity Seal has buildup of a couple of layers of different colors, and then it was matte varnish sealed, and I just let it sit in the solution for a while, for 24 hours, and it's coming right off. Also, I noticed with Zap-A-Gap especially, it weakens the bond of the glue, so pieces tend to fall apart or will be more susceptible to this coming apart because the glue has been weakened. So I suggest where you're able to do it without really causing a big problem or making it a little too time consuming. Like I broke the backpack off myself, just break certain parts off. That way you don't have to worry about it just falling apart on you later. And it helps with the process, since you're going to have bare pewter there. It makes the paint easy to chip off when there's already bare pewter. At least psychologically I feel that way. So that's pretty much it. That's how I strip paint. I'm sure that was boring enough for you. And hopefully, if that helps some people out there maybe wondering, what can I do and what can I use? Like I said, there are a variety of ways to strip paint. If you like Google paint stripping on models, or something where you won't get like inappropriate websites that pop up out of nowhere, especially if you're at work or something. Just Google it and you can find other ways, but I like to use Simple Green. It smells nice, it's non-toxic, and it works on pewter, resin, and plastic. So until next time, take it easy.